Alright guys, so we are at Bottomless Lake State Park, and it is about a half an hour outside of Roswell, New Mexico. And we intentionally chose this spot because there's really not a whole lot that we can get ourselves into. We have had a little bit of fun doing a few walks and hiking in sand dunes, which I will include in this video, but mostly we wanted to just lay low, get some upgrades done on the rig, and that's what we're going to show you today. It is pretty windy, isn't it? This is the only way for me to get any sort of video when you can actually hear me, because it is so windy out here, like ridiculously windy. And in fact, that seems to be a theme in New Mexico. I didn't know it was so windy. You can't really see us very well, and you definitely can't see the background. But this is about, what, like a half an hour east of Roswell, and about a half an hour from where we're staying, which is Bottomless Lake State Park. And it's really cool. The sand is interesting. It's different. So
I think I got sand in my throat.
So we lived in Florida for quite a while, and the sand there is much different than the sand is right here.
Yeah.
It's almost like that kinetic sand where it the consistency is like it's wet.
Yeah, you can ball it up and make balls out of it, and
but
then you gotta throw it and it just falls apart.
Disappears. Yeah, it's not actually
Did you say it
wet.
disappears?
Well, no, it doesn't
disappear. It's
like,
still there.
Like it poofs. it's no longer, it's like a poof of sand. It's no longer like, it doesn't have any structure anymore. Yeah, but it's really strange because it is. So to me, it's like kinetic sand. So I don't really know what the makeup is of it, but it's pretty cool.
But it's a poof.
Yeah, not a big fan. Are ya? No.
But you can camp out here. You can do all those things.
I don't know how. Not with our type of rig.
Yeah, maybe if you're smaller. Maybe, yeah, it's pretty windy.
Super windy.
We were gonna get some super sweet drone shots, and it's like 20.
It's way
It's
too
like 20
windy.
mile-an-hour winds. But I really don't want to lose my drone or get a bunch of sand in it. So
yeah,
no.
Oh, really cool. We found a trail here. Surprise, surprise, it is windy. That just seems to be the theme for us. I don't know if it's windy season or if it's just always windy in New Mexico. We found this trail. It's been really good for her. She's been doing her first like biking trail, and she's enjoying it. She's only fallen a few times now, but it's like a 3-mile trail. We're a little over halfway done with it, but it's a nice little break from doing some work on the RV. So out here enjoying it. It's pretty. He's currently picking pricklies off my tush because we sat down for a picture, and I sat down in some, I don't know what they are, like
I don't know jacket too. This trail just wants to hurt us.
Yeah. So we are working on replacing these lights here. These are just the standard LED, right? LED lights that come with it. They're fine. They work fine, but we wanted something that was a little bit more aesthetically pleasing. This is what the other one looks like. They're pretty standard RV lights, but we're replacing them. So we're replacing them with these light fixtures here. This is just a basic cage. I got this actually a little while ago at Menards. This attachment here that we're going to wire in. The light bulb we are using has to be a 12-volt light bulb, which was kind of difficult to find actually. We ended up finding this at Home Depot, but they were $10 a piece, so a little bit more on the expensive side, but we did need them to be 12-volt, at least in our limited knowledge of electricity. So this is a Marine and RV 12-volt light bulb. We'll see what it looks like.
Well, I'm taking the cover off of the wire so that we can connect these wires to the new light. This was kind of a project we kind of put off. Well, I put off because this seemed really intimidating. I'm not an electrician, and so When I'm intimidated by something, like most people, I put it off. And so we watched a ton of YouTube videos and kind of found out that it's really just like a 10-minute project. A lot simpler than you realize. And
we say it's a 10-minute project, but we just are starting. So we'll let you know in 10 minutes if it really is a 10-minute project or not. I would say that didn't take very long.
no, maybe even less than 10 minutes.
Alright, so one thing I am unhappy about with this is I don't like that this is white. I thought that it would blend in with the ceiling, but instead I feel like it sticks out. So I think we're probably going to either paint this black, because I don't think they sell them black, at least I didn't see any, or we might change out the fixture. But in any case, it was easy to install, and it is what it is until we can change that. Okay, so I thought that we were just having really bad water pressure everywhere we were going. Come to find out, the shower heads in RVs tend to not be very good. And so we upgraded our shower head to this here. I'll actually include a picture of the packaging so you can see which one it is. But it has made a huge difference, and I would highly, highly recommend changing out your shower head if you're having water pressure issues, because this has made a big difference for us. This is really just an aesthetics thing. This had nothing in front of it, and it was just a big hot mess in here, and really it was really hard to keep it organized, just because a lot of cords would go here, and it drove me crazy. So we had some extra wood. I measured it out and had Matt cut it to size. We just cut it to size, and then I had Matt use these hinges, actually from another part of the RV that we dismantled, and just created this little hinge here. I am working on putting some song lyrics on here just to create an extra look, but simple, easy, and I feel like it really does a lot here. Okay, so this is an upgrade that we still need to do. We were going to do it while we were here, but it's actually going to be a little bit too much of a pain in the butt to get on our roof. But we have these Max Air vents for the roof, and we've got 2 of them. Got them for Christmas. We still need to put them on, like I said, but it is an upgrade we're going to be doing soon. So as you can see, the upgrades that we did this week weren't like super big, huge, expensive, or major upgrades. Although I will venture to say the shower head is an essential.
So I would say that most of the things that we've done have probably taken less than 10 minutes.
Yeah, quick, easy things, but things that we just hadn't gotten around to doing yet while we were on the go and just nonstop going.
Yeah.
So
and,
it's
and
good
some of the
that we
things
stayed
that we still are wanting to do would probably take 10 minutes too.
Yeah, so like the roof vents that we still need to get put on, we just have better access to our roofs in order to do that, but still, just not major upgrades. There's a few other little things that, well, there's a few things, some of them little, some of them major, that we still want to do. We've got to figure out our internet a little bit better. That's how we make an income.
It's essentials. Like, in our sticks and bricks, it was somewhat essential, but like for the most part, it was a luxury.
Well, no, it was easy. It's
Yeah.
just that it was easy.
You didn't have to think about it. You got hooked up, and maybe a couple times a year you thought about why is my internet slow?
Yeah.
And you'd call whoever, and they would come out and look at it and fix it or do whatever. When you're moving every few days or once a week, it's a little different. We have a Wii Boost, and we maybe haven't necessarily felt like we've seen the benefits of having it.
It
was several. I mean, I would say several hundred. It was almost $700.
It was expensive.
And so we thought, let's go for the big buck thing that we can, because we needed internet, and we really haven't felt like we've seen $700.
But we could be not using it correctly. We're still trying to figure that out. But we're still working through that. Still trying to make adjustments to that. Another upgrade change we're going to do, I knew ahead of time that we were going to need it. He was very hesitant.
I resisted.
He's still resisting some.
I'm still fighting it. And guys, it's a losing battle.
It is. We have 3 kids. 3 young kids, one of which is potty training.
Yeah.
We need a washer and dryer. We just do. We have hookups for it already.
Yeah, everything's there.
It's all there.
The vent is there.
Yeah, it's even set up for vented drying. We just need to get one. We have looked at the Deco at Home Depot. That's an option because we're going with a washer dryer combo. But we also are looking at the Splendid that we can pick up at an RV store. So if you have an opinion on either of those, or maybe one that we maybe haven't seen yet, we'll take your recommendations.
It's just one of those purchases that it's $1,200.
But it's necessary.
So this week I went to the laundromat, and it was 30 minutes there, and then like maybe an hour and a half or an hour there, and then
the clothes were still not dry.
Yeah, and then 30 minutes back. And it's just, do I want to spend my time doing that, or would I rather just do a load of laundry every night and it be done? So I've been fighting it.
I know.
And guys, I'm going to lose this battle.
Well, but also it's things like you go and then next day we have dirty stuff. And I'd rather just do a small load of laundry every day, knowing we still will need to go to the laundromat sometimes for bigger items. So the other thing is the outdoor shower hose situation.
Yeah, so the outdoor kitchen, it has a sink in it, and we've just never really used it in the past month. And I don't really ever see a situation where we would use it. So we kind of thought, hey, let's try to convert that and make it into an outdoor shower area. I know a lot of rigs have an outdoor shower area. Not that we're going to shower.
No, but what he means by an outdoor shower is that it has a spray hose.
Yeah,
basically.
just kind of changing out the faucet to a spray hose.
Yeah. Which means you can still use it as a sink. We're not going to dismantle the sink, but just add a spray hose instead of the little faucet.
That way we can easily spray down toys. We can spray down
dirty feet,
dirty hands.
Yeah. So next up, we're headed to White Sands.
Oh, so excited!
Super excited about that. I think the kids have been excited about White Sands since we launched.
Yeah.
They're very excited, high expectations,
and
I hope it lives up to it.
Yeah, I would venture to say White Sands is easily in the top 5 of the national parks that we've been excited to see.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even a national park when we launched.
I don't know what the other 4 are, but I would say that I know that now that White Sands is a national park, that it's in the top 5.
Well, we were going to go anyway.
Yeah, we were going anyway. The kids have seen the videos of the sledding, and honestly, we've been carting 2 sleds from Nashville to New Mexico.
We're that cheap. We already had sleds. We didn't want to buy new ones.
And so we're like, we are doing White Sands, and so
we will get some wax because apparently they say you need to use wax for the sand.
We'll probably find someone along the way that's going to White Sands and say, hey, here.
Yes, because we don't need to keep carting them around. So probably as we're leaving White Sands, we'll find a family that doesn't have sleds with them and pass them along. Then we're going to be heading into Arizona, hit up a spring training game. And
go Cubs.
Yeah. But also, we have been full-timing for almost a month now.
Yeah.
We have a lot left to learn, but we have definitely learned some things.
Yeah.
We've made some mistakes and had some great things happen. So soon we're probably also going to be making that video.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that video where we highlight some of the mistakes we've made, lessons we've learned, and things that we have been just loving and enjoying about this adventure.
Yeah, and seriously, thanks so much for joining us on this adventure. Matt was just telling me that on one of the RV Facebook groups today, he made a post and someone said something about that she was excited to see us post because she had started following our journey. That's really exciting and fun, and we love that we're bringing you along with us. So we hope you'll keep joining us as we continue on in this strange, fun adventure.
Yeah. So until then, we'll see you next time.
All right, bye.